All right, I guys doing. We're having into Numbers 21 and 22. When the king Arid, the Canaanite, which dwelt in the south, had heard that Israel came by the way of the spies, and he fought against Israel, he took some of them prisoner. And Israel vowed a vow to the Lord, and said, "If thou wilt indeed deliver this people into my hand, then I will utterly destroy their cities." And the Lord hearkened unto the voice of Israel, and delivered up the Canaanites, and they utterly destroyed them and their cities. And he called the name of the place Orma. And they journeyed from Mount Or all the way from the Red Sea to compass the land of Edom, which the souls of the people was much discouraged because of the way. And the people spake against God and against Moses, "Wherefore have you brought up Israel out of Egypt to die into the wilderness? For there is no bread, neither is there any water, and our soul loathes this light bread." And the Lord sent fiery serpents among the people, and they bit people, and much people of Israel died. Therefore the people came to Moses and said, "We have sinned, we have spoken against the Lord and against thee. Pray thee unto the Lord that he take away the serpents from among us." And Moses prayed for the people. And the Lord said unto Moses, "Make thee a fiery serpent, and set it upon a pole, and it shall come to pass that every one that is bitten, when he looks upon it, shall live." And Moses made a serpent of brass, and he put it on a pole, and it came to pass, that if a serpent had bitten any man, when he had beheld the serpent of brass, he lived. And the children of Israel set forward and pitched in Oboth. And they journeyed from Oboth and pitched at Ijearim, and in the wilderness, which is before Moab, toward the sun rising. From thence they removed, and they pitched in the valley of Zered. And from thence they removed and pitched on the other side of Arnon, which is in the wilderness that comes out of the coast of the Amorites. For Arnon is the border of Moab, and Moab and the Amorites. Wherefore it is said in the book of the wars of the Lord what he did in the Red Sea and in the brooks of Arnon. And at the stream of the brooks that goeth down into the dwellings of Ar, he lieth upon the borders of Moab. And from there they went to Beer, and that is the well whereof the Lord spake unto Moses, "Gather the people together, and I will give thee water." Israel sang the song, "Spring up, O well, sing ye unto it. The princes digged the well, the nobles of the people digged it, and by the direction of the lawgiver with their staves. And from the wilderness they went to Madana, and from Madana to Nahaliel, from Nahaliel to Bahamoth, and from Bahamoth into the valley that is in the country of Moab, into the top of Pisgah, which looked toward Jeshimon. And Israel sent messengers unto Sihon, the king of the Amorites, saying, "Let me pass through thy land, and we will not turn into the fields and the vineyards, and we will not drink of the waters of the well, but we will go along by the king's highway until we be past thy borders." And Sihon, which would not suffer Israel, to pass through his border, but Sihon gathered all his people together, went out against Israel into the wilderness, and he came to Jahaz and fought against Israel. And Israel smote him with the edge of the sword, and possessed his land from Arnon unto Jabbok, even unto the children of Ammon, for the border of the children of Ammon were strong. And Israel took all these cities, and Israel dwelt in all the cities of the Amorites, and in Heshbon, and in the villages thereof. For Heshbon was in the city of Sihon, the king of the Amorites, who had fought against the former king of Moab, and taken all his land out of his hand, even unto Arnon. And wherefore they that speak the proverb say, "Come into Heshbon, into the city of Sihon, but be built and prepared." For he is gone, there is fire gone out of Heshbon, a flame in the city from Sihon, and has consumed Ar of Moab, and the lords of the high place of Arnon. Woe to thee, Moab, thou art undone. O people of Shamash, he hath given his sons that escaped and his daughters into captivity unto the Sihon, king of the Amorites. We have shot at them, and Heshbon is perished, even unto Dibon, and we have laid waste to them, even unto Nopha, which reacheth into Medeba. Thus Israel dwelt in the land of the Amorites, and Moses sent to spy out Jazer, and it took the village thereof, and drove out the Amorites which were there. And they turned and went up by the way of Bashan, and Og, the king of Bashan, went out against them, he and all his people, to the battle of Edrei. And the Lord said unto Moses, "Fear him not, for I have delivered him into thy hand, and all his people, and his land, and thou shalt do to him as thou didst to Sihon, the king of the Amorites, which dwelt at Heshbon." And they smote him and his sons and all his people until there was none left. So they smote him and his sons and all his people until there was none left him alive, and they possessed his land. Then we go on to chapter 22. And the children of Israel set forward and pitched in the plains of Moab on the sides of Jordan by Jericho. And Balak the son of Zippor saw that all Israel had done to the Amorites. And Moab was sore afraid of the people, because there were many. And Moab was distressed because of the children of Israel. And Moab said unto the elders of Midian, "Now shall this company lick up all that are round about us, and the ox licketh up the grass of the field." And Balak the son of Zippor was the king of the Moabites at the time, and he sent messengers therefore unto Balaam son of Beor to Pethor, which is by the river, the land of the children of his people, to call him, saying, "Behold, there is a people that come out of Egypt, and behold, they cover the face of the earth, and they abide right over me. Come now, therefore, I pray, curse me this people, that they are too mighty for me, peradventure I shall prevail, and that we may smite them, and that I may drive them out of the land, for I wot that he whom thou blessest is blessed, and he whom thou cursest is cursed." And the elders of Moab and the children of the elders of Midian departed with the rewards of divination in their hand. And they came unto Balaam, and spoke to him of the words of Balak. And he said unto them, Lodge here this night, and I will bring you word again, as the Lord spake unto me, and the princes of Moab shall abide with Balaam. And God came unto Balaam, and said, What men are these with thee? And Balaam said unto God, Balak the son of Zippor, the king of Moab, hath sent unto me, saying, Behold, there is a people that come out of Egypt, which covereth the face of the earth. Come now, curse me, peradventure I shall be able to overcome them and drive them out. And God said unto Balaam, Thou shalt not go with them, thou shalt not curse these people, for they are blessed. And Balaam rose up in the morning, and he said unto the princes of Balak, Get you to your land, for the Lord refuses to give me any leave with you. And the princes of Moab rose up, and they rose up unto Balak, and said, Balaam refuses to come with us. And Balak sent yet the princes more and more honorable than they, and they came to Balaam and said, Thus says Balak the son of Zippor, Let nothing, I pray thee, hinder these from coming unto thee. For I will promote thee in very great honor, and I will do whatsoever thou sayest unto me. Come therefore, I pray thee, curse me this people. And Balaam answered, he said unto the servants of Balak, If Balak would give me his house full of silver and gold, I cannot go beyond the word of the Lord my God, to do less or more. Now therefore I pray you, tarry ye also here this night, that I may know what the Lord will say unto me more. And God came unto Balaam at night, and he said to him, If the men come call to thee, rise up and go with them. But yet the word which I say unto thee, that shalt thou do. And Balaam rose up in the morning, saddled his donkey, and he went with the princes of Moab. And God's anger was kindled because he went. And the angel of the Lord stood in the way for his adversary against him. And now he was riding upon his donkey, and 2 servants were with him. And the donkey saw the angel of the Lord standing in the way, and his sword drawn in his hand. And the donkey turned aside out of the way, and went into the field. And Balaam smote the donkey to turn her into the way. And the angel of the Lord stood in the path of the vineyards, a wall being on his side, and a wall being on that side. And when the donkey saw the angel of the Lord, she thrust herself up against the wall, and crushed Balaam's foot against the wall, and he smote her again. And the angel of the Lord went further, and stood in a narrow place where there was no way to turn either to the right hand or to the left. When the donkey saw the angel of the Lord, she fell down under Balaam, and Balaam's anger was kindled, and he smote the donkey with a staff. And the Lord opened the mouth of the donkey, and she said unto Balaam, What have I done unto thee, that thou hast smitten me 3 times? And Balaam said to the donkey, Because thou hast mocked me, I would that there were sword in my hand, for now I would kill thee. And the donkey said unto Balaam, Am I not thine donkey, upon which thou hast ridden ever since I was thine unto this day? I ever won't do so unto thee. And he said, Nay. And then the Lord opened the eyes of Balaam, and he saw the angel of the Lord standing in the way, and his sword drawn in his hand, and he bowed his head and fell flat on his face. And the angel of the Lord said unto him, Wherefore hast thou smitten thy donkey 3 times? Behold, I went out to withstand thee, because thy way was perverse before me. And the donkey saw me, and turned from me 3 times. Unless she had turned from me, surely now I had slain thee, and saved her alive. And Balaam said unto the angel, I have sinned, for I knew not that thou stood in the waste against me. Thou therefore, if it displeaseth thee, I will get me back again. And the angel of the Lord said unto Balaam, Go with the men, but the word that I shall speak unto thee, that shalt thou speak. So Balaam went with the princes of Balak, and Balak heard that Balaam was gone. He went out to meet him in the city of Moab, which is in the border of Arnon, which is in the utmost coast. And Balak said unto Balaam, That did I not earnestly said unto thee, to call thee? Wherefore thou camest thou not unto me? And I, indeed, to promote thee to honor? And Balaam said unto Balak, Lo, I am come unto thee. I have now not any power to say anything. The word of God put in my mouth, that shall I speak. And Balaam went with Balak, and they came unto Kirjath-Zeroth. And Balaam offered oxen and sheep, and sent to and Balak offered oxen and sheep, and sent to Balaam and the princes that were with him. And it came to pass on the morrow that Balak took Balaam and brought him unto the high places of Baal, and that he may see the utmost part of the people. And that'll be all. Hope you guys have yourself a great rest of your day. Peace.